Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Gede Aprilia Sena. You can call me Senma. NPM 23411169. Kelas MNJ 23C. Baik, di sini saya akan menjelaskan definition of decision theory. Decision theory is the study of principle and methods for making rational choice among alternative, especially in situation of uncertainty, combines concepts from discipline like mathematics, statistics, economics, and psychology to assist individual or organizations in choosing the optimal course of action. Next, main purpose. The purpose of decision theory is to provide a systematic framework for making choice. They maximize desired outcome and minimize risk. Aims to help individuals or organizations make rational, informed decisions by evaluating alternatives based on their potential outcome and social probabilities, especially under conditions of uncertainty. Next, types of decision theory. Number 1, determinist decision theory. Decision under certainty. This theory applies when all necessary information is available and the outcome of its alternative is known. In such case, decision maker can predict exactly what will happen as a consequence of its choice. Number 2, probabilistic decision theory. Decision under risk. In this theory, decision maker face risk because its option outcome has a known probability. This allows them to estimate the most likely outcome even though some uncertainty remains. Number 3, decision theory under uncertainty. Institution of uncertainty, decision maker lack no information about the probability of outcome for its option, or the probabilities are entirely unknown. Various methods Marius Herr such as the Laplace serialization, optimistic serialization, maximac, pessimistic serialization, maximin, and Harvard serialization. Next, number 4, multi-criteria decision making, MCDM. This theory is used when there are multiple criteria or objectives to consider in decisions making. Decisions are made based on evaluating various alternatives from multiple perspectives or criteria. Number 5, game theory. Game theory studies decision making in competitive situations, where outcome depend on the choice made by all parties involved. It is widely applied in economic, business, politics, and military strategy. Number 6, Bayesian decision theory. This theory incorporates Bayesian statistical methods to update probabilities based on new information. Is particularly useful in iterative decision-making process that require updating based on additional data. Next, the main component of decision theory. Number 1, alternative. The different options or assumptions they can be questioned. Decision maker evaluate various alternatives to determine the best possible choice. Number 2, outcomes. the potential results or consequence of its alternative. Understanding possible outcome helps in assessing the impact of its decision. Number three, criteria. The standard of objective used to value outcome. Criteria are the benchmark against which the desirability of its outcome is measured. Number four, probabilities. The likelihood of its outcome, especially in situations involving risk or uncertainty. Probabilities help quantitate the chance of different outcomes, which aids in making informed decisions. Number five, payoff or utility. The value or benefit associated with its outcome. Payoff may be positive benefit or negative cost and are used to assess the desirability of its outcome. Number 6. Decision rules. The strategies of principles used to choose among alternatives. Example include the maximization of expert utility, minimax, and other decision rules depending on the decision environment. Next, main methods in decision theory. Number 1, decision metric. This method organizes alternative and criteria in a table format to compare various options based on specific criteria. Decision metric help is selecting the most suitable alternative by scoring or evaluating its criterion for its option. Number 2, decision tree. A decision tree is a graphical representation that shows various choices and their potential outcome. Each branch of the tree represents possible action or result, and this method is especially useful for step-by-step decision making. Number 3, Bayesian analysis. This method uses Bayesian probabilities to update information based on new data obtained. It is valuable for repeat decision making or situations where outcome probabilities can be dynamically updated. Number 4, risk analysis. This method evaluates and assesses the risk associated with various alternatives, helping decision makers understand potential loss and gains. It is useful in decisions with high uncertainty. Number 5, multi-criteria decision making, MCDM. MCDM is used when a decision involves multiple criteria or objectives. This method helps evaluate various alternatives from multiple perspectives to achieve a balanced decision. Number 6, cost-benefit analysis, CBR. This method compares the cost and benefit of its alternative to determine which provides the greatest net benefit. It is particularly useful for economic or financial decisions. Number 7, game theory. Game theory analysis decision making in competitive environments where outcomes depend on the choice of all involved parties. It is widely applied in economic, business, and strategy planning. Decision theory in practice. Number 1, business and economic. Companies use decision theory to optimize a process, evaluate investment options, and assess risk. For example, a business may use a decision tree to decide where to expand into a new market based on project revenues and associated risks. Number 2, healthcare. In healthcare, decision theory helps in choosing a treatment plan by weighing the potential outcome and risk of different interventions. Bayesian analysis, for instance, is often used to update patent treatment. Plan as new medical data become available. Number 3. Finance. Decision theory absorbs financial decisions like portfolio management and risk assessment. Investor use risk analysis and cost-benefit analysis to evaluate the potential returns and risks associated with different investment options. Number 4. Project management. Project manager apply decision theory to assess the feasibility of various project paths, considering factors like cost, resource, and time. Multi-criteria decision making is often used to balance conflicting projects goal. Number 5. Public policy and government. Decision theory as policymaker in evaluating policy impact, particularly when outcomes are uncertain. Game theory is commonly applied in strategic planning, negotiation, and understanding competitive intersection between nation or organization. Number 6. Supply chain and logistics. Decision theory assists in optimizing supply chain strategies such as inventory management and logistics. Decision trees and probability model help in forecasting demand and managing uncertainties in supply and demand. Next, advances of decision theory. Number 1. Structure approach. Decision theory provides a clear, systematic method for evaluating alternatives, which help in making rational decisions. It ensures that all factors are considered, reducing the likelihood of oversight. Number 2. Objective decision making. By focusing on measurable criteria, decision theory reduce emotional bias and help decision maker rely on objective data and analysis, leading to more logical and consistent decision. Number 3. Risk management. The theory is particularly useful in managing uncertainty and risk. Methods like probabilistic analysis and risk assessment allow decision maker to anticipate and plan for potential risk, making decision more informed. Number 4. Quantification of prevention. Decision theory allows decision maker to quantitate preference and outcome, which is especially helpful in situations involving trade-offs between multiple criteria or alternatives. Number 5. Improve resource allocation. By analyzing multiple alternatives and their outcome, decision theory can help allocate resources more efficiently, maximizing benefit while minimizing cost or risk. Next, disadvantage of decision theory. Number 1. Complexity. Some decision theory methods, such as multi-criteria decision making (MSDM) or Bayesian analysis, can be complex and resource and fans cannot or specialist tool to apply correctly. This can be time consuming and resource intensive. Number 2. Assumption of rationality. Decision theory offline assessment that decision makers are fully rational and will always make optimal choice based on available information. However, in real world scenario, human based and emotion can affect decision making. Number 3. Data dependency. Decision theory relies heavily on quality data and probabilities in situations where reliable data is not available or when there are significant unknown, the result of decision theory can be unreliable. Number 4. Affirmative on quantification. Some aspects of decision making, such as human emotion or qualitative factor, are default to quantitative decision theory may overlook these factors, leading to decisions that do not fully reflect the complexities of the situation. Number 5. Potential over analysis. In some cases, decision theory may lead to excessive analysis and overthinking, particularly when dealing with uncertain or complex situations. This can result in analysis paralysis, where no decision is made due to the overwhelming amount of information or options to consider. Conclusion. Decision theory is a valuable tool for making informed, rational choices in various fields, from business to healthcare and public policy. By providing structure methodologies, it helps decision makers evaluate alternatives, manage risk, and maximum outcome while minimizing Uncertain, however, decision theory also has limitations, such as its reliance on acquired data, the assumption of rationality, and the complexity of some methods. In real-world application, human biases and qualitative factors may influence decision, making it important to combine decision theory with practical judgments and flexibility. Despite its challenge, decision theory remains a fundamental approach to improving decision-making process and achieving optimal results. Sekian pembahasan materi dari saya. Saya ucapkan terima kasih.